Well, Thanksgiving won't quite be the same this year for most of us, and inside Lexington's assisted living facilities, it's going to be much different. LEX 18's Michael Burke has more from Sayre Christian Village, where administrators and families are making some tough decisions ahead of the holidays. It's the LEX 18 Big Story at 5:30.
It's football, family, and a big dinner around the table. Thanksgiving is truly one of our treasured days on the calendar, but inside an assisted living facility like Lexington Sayre Christian Village, no one will be here to pass the stuffing.
Right now, we have to make these hard sacrifices.
So there will be no visitors, no grandchildren, no siblings, with whom some of these residents might have spent the last 80 or so Thanksgivings. It's an impossible situation for the facility's chief executive, who has to find a way to keep emotion from walking through her office door. And that too can take a toll.
It certainly does, but one thing that I'm very proud of the way that our staff, they've been handed a lot of grief, a lot of stress. A lot of pressure to make sure that we're doing everything we can to keep everybody safe.
And since March, to keep everybody alive. No greater pressure than that, and with an outbreak spreading across Sayre's healthcare building, they just cannot take the risk. Doesn't make it any easier to say no, but Karen is thankful this season for at least one thing.
The family members are very much involved in that conversation, and so while you're talking to a resident about what it'll look like, they've already talked with their family, and the family is laying that groundwork as well.
Doing so despite knowing a rain check in 2021 isn't promised to anyone.
And we realize there's that risk that it potentially could be any of our last Thanksgiving.
The rules this Thanksgiving are in place here in hopes of making sure that it isn't. In Lexington, Michael Burke, LEX 18 News.